I'm here lying on the grass in the backyard because I want to show you something very special that's popped up behind me. Flip the camera. So this is the backyard of Bellefield, the old stable yard where the horses would have been and they would have stored hay, and this would have been just an old backyard basically. This has been mown as a kind of lawn. We don't cut it all the time, but just look what we noticed coming up this year. This is, unbelievably, I'll zoom in and I'll focus, a bee orchid, which is the most exciting thing to find in what is effectively a car park lawn here in the backyard of the garden. Kind of the back of house, not the central part of the garden, but it's so cool to see this. Bee orchids are one of those amazing plants that don't always pop up, quite not altogether that rare, but you certainly don't find them every single day in the garden. So really exciting to find this here. So for those of you that don't know, the bee orchid is, the idea of the bee orchid is that it mimics the scent and shape and everything of a bee. So the male bee comes around to this orchid and he thinks Christmas has came, that there's a female bee here willing to mate, and he goes and he does his deeds and whatever he needs to do. And when he's there, he actually transfers pollen from this orchid, probably from one not so far away, and by a result of that, he pollinates it. But of course, it's all in vain because he thinks he's mating with a female bee. He's not. All he's doing is dropping his bit of pollen that he has in his back from this to the next orchid, and as a result the orchids get pollinated. The bee thinks he's getting himself fertilized with another female, but it's not. It's all trickery. So it's a clever, cunning little orchid, and really a beautiful one. So cool to see this here in the garden.